Greetings, comrades. This is Andre Desjardins for one final Edge of Eternity draft, and I like traditional draft. This is probably the last one I record. That's why I say it's the last one. Maybe not the last one I do. I'd love it if our local shop did another one, but this is probably the last one I'm going to record. Alright. Nothing super jumps out here. As much as I want to play with that constructed, I don't know if I want to first pick it here. Fine. Is it nutrient block? Keep myself open, nutrient block, or this and keep myself open? Man, I don't want to first pick any of these cards. What am I doing? Let's cheat. Yeah, these are all stickers. These are all relatively the same from both the Pro and AI. So it's really a matter of preference. I like these two, but I don't think they're worth picking to keep open. Yeah, I guess the kind of conditional removal. Man, this is not a good first pick. Alright. So I'm going to put no weight on that. And jeez. Alright, so that is very good. Very good. I'm not putting any weight on that, so I'm not even thinking about taking dual star adepts to be in white. I don't even know if they're necessarily in the same deck. Is it the specialist? Huh. Wow. The AI is not high on the specialist. I have seen it do some work. I'm going to take the Gigastorm Titan. I think it's the most powerful. If I knew I was going to end up in white-black, especially, I would take that. Even white, that's fairly strong in white. But I don't. I'm going to take the Gigastorm Titan. I think that card is amazing. Alright, weapons manufacturing. Now, this is something worth building around, to my understanding. But maybe I should just take Orbital Plunge or Cryogen Relic. Cryogen Relic, I think, is the best blue common. I think Orbital Plunge might be better than it. No! Cool. So I'm happy to take Cryogen Relic. I know it's the best I know it's the best blue common. I think it's the best common. Orbital Plunge is a very good card. I'm going to take that to go with my Gigastorm Titan. And it kind of does go with this, too. Not that I'm, again, not married to any of these, but like this and this really makes me want to be blue something. Barf. Oof. Another one. I think this is the strongest card in the pack. Yeah, that makes a robot. I think that's the strongest card in the pack. Blue-red is more artifacts, which was actually my last draft deck. It was very open. This is just the strongest card in the pack. I was right. There's nothing like neither of these blue cards are even close, so I'm just going to take this. Alright. So the mech is very good, especially with Cryogen Relic. What do you? X on the card, put +1 on this creature, then it deals damage equal to its power to any target. Alright, so we're going to take this. We're going to kind of lean into the blue-red artifact deck. I think the safest pick might just be the Space Can Mechan. Yeah. Virus Beetle's another considerable pick. But I enjoy the blue-red artifact deck more than the blue-black control deck, so I'm going to try this. This is generally a good sign that the red is open. That might go away later. Wow, these packs. Alright, Stomping Ground. This will end up being in my deck if I'm in red. I think Sam's Curiosity just might be the overall pick. That's what you're taking for Pauper, but I'm not drafting for Pauper. Yeah, okay, it is just the Land Seeker. Cool. It's fine. It's an okay body. That makes a lander token. Again, lots of red. Haven't seen blue for a couple of picks. Seen lots of black. So I could switch into red-black. I think this is the best card in the pack by a hot minute. Lost in Space is fine. It's a fine blue card. I'll play it or not, but the Zealot is like significantly better. I can't believe Lost in, there's no way Lost in Space is actually that low. They'll have to end up cutting it. So what do I know? Alright. Disrespect. And this is why a lot of decks are green, because that is still a very good card. Nebula Dragon is a very good top end. No. I mean, I'm never going to get to that. We're taking Nebula Dragon. May or may not play it. Apparently the dual lands made me should be red green. I'm going to take this. Just a 2-drop. Excellent sacrifice material. Alright, we're going to take this guy, and because like none of these are great, this isn't great either, but at least maybe this will be the deck time I get to play the combo. Ooh, weapons manufacturing. I'm going to take that. This is still a very strong build around. If blue becomes open the other way, I can go back into blue-red artifacts. Easy swarm color. This doesn't do. I've seen somebody do it once, and it just used this once to get mana value, and it didn't even really do anything. And I'm never warping in the Colossus. Okay. So that's what. Attacks, put target creature card from defender's graveyard. Now this is one that requires defending player's graveyard. Not good. If I want to lean back towards artifacts, I'll take the Soul Ring. So it's either Invasive Maneuvers or Gravekill. I think Gravekill is better, but I think I'm definitely red. So I'm going to take that. What does... Yes, it does say Gravekill is strictly better. But I'm going to take that because I'm for sure red. Probably going to be black, but I'm for sure going to play Invasive Maneuvers. Alright. So this is an excellent control card. Absolutely worth going to. I love Cerebral Download. Actually... yeah, it's just Extinguish Your Battleship. That's what I thought. Man, that card. Just, oof. Destroy their thing and then board wipe. I mean, you do have to have, like, not your own creatures, but that's a card worth ramping to. I am not thrilled with this deck, though. Sacrifice that token at the end of combat, or Orbital Plunge. I'm just going to take the sure thing, Orbital Plunge. Yeah, destroy a creature, make a lander. Sounds great. Ooh, we're waiting. Can I be mono red? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, this is kind of nice because it actually is keeping me open to blue or black. Definitely red. I would love to see more artifacts that stay in the graveyard. That's currently the one thing I am lacking in red. Okay. I like that card, but we definitely have to be more aggressive. Tractor Beam is Tractor Beam. Yeah, Tractor Beam's just the best card for me. That's kind of what I thought. It is better than Cryo Shatter, or take us up a Tractor Beam. Alright, now here's the real choice. We can do black for Virus Beetle, because that's not a good card. Like, I want to choose one of my 2 colors. I'm going to take the Blast. I do kind of have a preference to blue. Can make an artifact, bounces a thing, like instant speed interaction. It's all fine. Maybe it should have been the Cryo Shatter. Lobster Citizen. So, I either take this which I'm assuming is very medium. That's medium. That's an actual very good sideboard card. Or see if we leave the Dream Alive. I'm going to keep the Dream Alive of seeing if I can pick up more of these and live a combo. Which might be wrong, but it's fun. Thespian Stage, no. Wish I could play you. Wish I was playing you. I probably just need you at this point to go along with weapons manufacturing. What is that again? Yeah. That's not the best combo, but it is a combo. It is one I want to do. Another Orbital Plunge. Oh, my Soul Ring made it back. So what I'm like kind of super looking for right now, and I might not even play the Battleship, is I would love just some blue card draw. So where I took... it doesn't matter. The Cerebral Download made it. Cool. I don't even care if I'm Surveilling X or not. That is a very good red card, by the way. But I just find I have, like, Orbital Plunge and Evasive Maneuvers make one-to-one removal, so I kind of want some card draw. I'm going to spec on one of these. It's not a bad card. It's not fantastic. I'm not playing either of those, so I'll take the uncommon. Sure, Mecha, you can get in. If I could really see the red-blue uncommon, that would be fantastic. What do we have? Barf. I mean, that card's amazing, but I'm so far away from playing it. I'm not splashing for a double green card. I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to talk about this card. They really like to print these effects. The destroy target creature, if it was dealt damage this turn. And now they did this clause where it's like, if it's not, your opponent draws 2 cards. That's a terrible clause. Even when you're killing like my best creature, drawing 2 cards and just getting a 3-1 out of the deal is bad. This is completely mediocre. So yes, I took the red artifact. Shocker. Alright. Kind of a payoff for the red-blue artifact deck here. I mean, that isn't good. That enables attacks. Yes, but this point I'm going to be red-blue artifacts. Which is like a weird tempo-y, control-y type deck. Alright, we're taking Starwinder. Just if you can ever warp it and draw even 1 card, it's probably worth it. And then you just have this monster at the end. Yeah, and actually having this makes any... I don't have spaceships, but if I had spaceships, this makes spaceships better because you can warp and crew one of those. Over the Plasma Vault. Plasma Vault's good, but nowhere near Starwinder. Hey, look, it's the uncommon I was looking for. Thank you. Could have lived the combo dream, but I think I'm better off with red-blue. Oh, I only have 1 pack waiting, so I'm going to let time... There we go. Time tick down. Alright, so here I can... I'm just going to pick up the spacecraft. It's an artifact. It's not great. I won't be surprised if I don't end up playing it. But I think it's better than either of these two. The red-white aggro deck just did not get there this format. Wow! Wow! I was looking at that when I said wow! And this is here! I'm just taking try. It's just the best, even though the ramp is good. Again, card. If I'm playing a bunch of one-to-one removal, I kind of want some card draw to go with it. Alright. Nothing spectacular here. I'll take this, because sometimes it sacrifices an artifact, it makes a lander. Sometimes you just need the board wipe in a deck like this. This is much weaker than my previous blue-black deck, but that's fine. Or red-blue artifact deck, but that's fine. Litho breaking. Damn. I'm going to take the Pinnacle Kill Ship. I think it's very reasonable here. I may end up playing the Extinguisher Battleship. This is going to obviously replace Nebula Dragon. The Kill Ship. I'm probably not going to get anything else. Sure, so to wind it off, I'll take an artifact creature that I probably won't use. I got the Moxite. This, I think, is probably a better card, but with things like this, I'm kind of looking to get to the end game and maybe to be able to create a monster later. Plasma Bolt, removal, yes. Take that, take the garbage card. Alright. Let's go through some deck building. So this is definitely more of a control-y, because I have less smaller stuff. Alright, yes. Probably a necessary evil. This, actually, I might take out. Here's my only way to sacrifice things. I might have to take out the munitions factory, which makes me sad. No, the Moxite. Yes. It deals 2 damage to any target. Probably just take those 2 out. No. Yes. Okay, I did it. Right, good. Probably not going to take Nanoform Sentinel out for now. Keep Litho Breaking. Take out the artifact. That kind of makes weapons manufacturing better. I don't have enough. That makes weapons... Do I just play the 2 in? Let's see. Orbital Plunge. Red Tyver Mech is kind of meh. Cerebral Download, definitely. Gigastorm Titan, definitely. Mech, okay. Weapons Manufacturing, I'm sorry. You are back in. So are you. Debris Field Crusher, probably fine. Starwinder, yes. Nebula Dragon, I have enough high end there. Get out. Alright, one more cheaper thing to get out. We are doing removal and grinding. I kind of really want that instant speed interaction. Card selection. Litho Breaking. Maybe it's just you. You're probably the worst. Landseeker's pretty mid. It probably should just be you. Yeah, I think it's you. I'm going to keep the Landseeker in. Alright. That Landseeker makes an artifact too, so yeah. Alright, that's it. That's the deck. We're going to see how it does. Until then, this is Andre Aguides Desjardins signing off.